President Donald Trump is calling on Republicans to nationalize voting in future elections. In an interview airing Monday, Trump told FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino that Republicans should, quote, take over the voting in at least 15 places. Trump repeated claims that he won states where officials determined that he lost them, calling, of course, those states crooked. The comments came a week after the FBI searched an elections office in Fulton County, Georgia. Now, that search is related to a Justice Department effort to seize election records and search for alleged fraud in the county. Georgia has been at the center of Donald Trump's claims, baseless claims, I might add, that the 2020 election was stolen from him. The county is now saying that the warrant involved was illegal, and as a result, they are suing. The county wants the FBI to return the ballots and protect voter information. Commissioner says the FBI had the right to copy the ballots based on an earlier order, but he says they did not have permission to remove the documents. We have an alarm at the gate. I'm not one of those people that romanticizes American democracy. I'm not one of those people that walks around saying, oh my God, we have a perfect democracy now, Trump is ruining it. No, this country, the system, these elections, they've always been troublesome. They've always been problematic. They've always been unfair and anti-democratic at a certain level. But what we're seeing here is something else. We're seeing a more blatant and frankly brazen attempt to destabilize the fragile democracy, the provisionally democratic experiment that is here. Let me be specific. Donald Trump saying that the Georgia county or the Georgia state offices were fraudulent in their election reporting in 2020 is part of a long con. Donald Trump, because of his extraordinary ego, narcissism, and probably mental instability, has determined that he had the 2020 election stolen from him because there's no way he could have just lost. So because of that, he now has a solution in search of a problem. He's saying, we're going to go around and create nationalized elections. We're going to go and create these offices, these mechanisms, these barriers, whatever you want to call them. He's creating things to prevent fraud that never happened. But it's not just that, right? It's not just that he's misguided and arrogant or confused or conflicted. Nah. Don't let Donald Trump off the hook here. There's something else happening. There's something else afoot. Donald Trump is preparing and installing an infrastructure that will make it easier for him and his cronies to actually steal the elections, to steal the very elections that he says he's protecting. That sanctity that he's trying to preserve, he's the one actually tarnishing it. So the fact that he's raiding offices in Georgia, violating the law, contradiction. The fact that he's saying elections should be nationalized when he's the one and his Republican cronies who have been promoting states' rights when it's been convenient, contradiction. Please understand. Please understand that what Donald Trump is doing is not accidental, it's not coincidental, and it's not harmless. It's not even minor. This is the big deal. And this statement, this claim that elections need to be nationalized, this statement that Republicans should take over voting in at least 15 places is setting the stage and laying down the seeds for something very, 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 very dangerous.